Alrighty.
Let's get into it.
Hey, honey.
Hi, baby. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I wasn't expecting you to come in hot like
I
that.
mean, you know, it's Fiery Friday, so
Yeah. We made it through the rain.
made it through the rain.
The monsoon of water that we
Bruh.
experienced this entire
Literally,
week.
they swear it never rains in sunny California. It did.
Yeah, Southern California got rain doing a lot.
Bruh, so much.
Yeah. I'm glad Florida is the sunshine state and not California. Although Florida gets hurricanes, I still feel like it's sunnier all the time
You think so?
than it is compared to California. In California, we get awesome weather,
Yeah.
but we do have a lot of days where it's like this right now, where it was just sunny 2 minutes ago, and now it's like
Now-
about to be an overcloud.
Okay. I didn't know that fun fact about Florida. It's the sunshine state.
Yeah, that's what they call it, the
I
sunshine
would think it would be
state.
California.
Nah, it's not.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
nah.
What's up? Fun fact.
Yeah, Florida is definitely the sunshine state.
Yeah.
Like,
Even
when
though
you
and
look
I
on
heard
a
it
map
was
on-
really humid out
Oh,
there.
yeah,
and
but-
I heard it rains out there all the time too.
It could be raining. I've gone to Miami where I was standing there literally smoking and it was sunny, hot as fuck. And it rained, poured on me for about 20 minutes. And then while it was sunny and everything, and then the rain went away and we went on about our day. And then maybe 3 hours later, it did the same thing for maybe 15 minutes and then it stopped. Yeah, that's the thing about Florida.
And that's normal.
Yeah,
I be mad as
it's
shit.
really
I'll
normal.
be so mad.
It is. It's normal in Florida. But the thing is, when we start experiencing that like winter time on the East Coast is when they start experiencing like their hurricane season.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
yeah, so imagine how humid it is in the summertime. I can only imagine how humid it is going through that hurricane and now it's thunder and lightning and raining and it's dark.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I do want to visit Florida one day though, but I couldn't live there. Like just based on it being humid.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those women where I am right now. I am dying to, and I don't know how this is gonna sound to anyone. I don't know if I care, but I am dying to get my wife, my very much so lesbian wife, into the experience the gay scene that happens for SweetHeat on Friday.
I have not.
in
whole
Miami,
entire life
not to just show you off.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like I am your accessory, like you're not mine. But because of the person you are, I feel like that'd be a good move for you to experience.
Yeah, I've always wanted to. It's just always, every time SweetHeat came around, I had already made plans and I didn't think about it throughout the year. And so when I'm like, oh shit, I want to go, tickets are already sold out. Everything's already booked.
Yeah,
like it's like they buy tickets like 5-6 months ahead of time for everything out
But
there.
you have to. You definitely have to. But it's an experience.
No, that's definitely on my
I've
bucket
done
list
it.
to go to SweetHeat. I cannot wait to go to SweetHeat.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to get you out there.
Yeah.
How you gonna feel though? Because South Beach is like a topless beach.
Girl, I'm gonna be living large and taking charge, big boy.
You don't.
Then I get pasties. Would you let me
Yeah. I was gonna ask, you don't have any insecurities with being on a, what about a nudist if we went to like a nudist?
Babe, we'll be looking together.
But I'm saying though, I wouldn't be naked, I'm not getting nude, I don't care about the people around me. Of course we're gonna look, we're not blind, but are you gonna experience that as far as like taking your shirt off? Are you gonna be nude too?
I would think I'll just do my top and have like a bikini little bottom or something. Like a thong
Would you do
bikini.
I was about to say, would it be the thong bikini?
Yeah, because I've never been that bold to wear no thong bikini to no beach or nothing. So if we go to a topless one like that, I'll wear a thong little bikini bottom and probably have some little pasties on my boobs. I don't know about just letting my girls just freely on out and shit.
Now, is that something that, because I never know the rules to it,
What?
is that something I'm supposed to be okay with, that I should be okay with?
But I'm with you. I feel like if I'm with you and I'm dressed like that or I do something like that, it's okay. I feel like. What you think? Or is it that's grounds for like trouble to happen? Or
No, I guess that's why I was asking, because I really honestly don't feel any crazy way about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like, oh no, my woman can't be out like that. Like
Right.
I feel like you have an awesome body.
hello.
You work hard for it.
I'm gonna show it the
You
fuck
don't
up.
put any extra money or anything into it so you can go get surgeries or nothing, but your body is natural, and you know, I feel like you're not doing it. You wouldn't be doing it to get attention from other people. You'd be doing it to be like, yeah, bitch, I'm good.
To free the net.
You know, so I don't think I have a problem with it, but I do know some people who
wouldn't let their significant other.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, which is understandable. I get it, but it's all about where you are. Like, if you're insecure, you're not gonna want your woman or partner just letting it bear all.
I don't know. I also feel like it has to do with people making other people their property, or taking their relationship as though it's some sort of ownership of this other person. So it's like, no, you're my woman. You're not going out there like that. You're not showing them what I have, what I experience. Like, but for me, it's like no one's going to touch you. You're not going to have sex with nobody. Like all those cities you flaunting is coming home to motivate
somebody
me.
Was like super protective. But like I've had somebody who was like controlling in that aspect where they like, oh, what you wearing, like leggings was a huge thing. Why are you wearing leggings? You only sluts wear leggings is what I was told. I was dating this person, like they were like, and like you said, insecure.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it was just clothes and like you can't help who the fuck wanna look, you know.
I don't know. I feel like that. First of all, everyone's relationship is different.
Yep.
I can't really have an opinion on how someone else feels because you don't know. Well, I don't know that person who you're speaking of, and you don't know the type of experiences and trauma that they dealt with in past relationships. Maybe they had a woman where they was wearing those yoga pants or jogging pants and leggings or whatever, but they were really a whore. They had a very what Monique said in her interview with Shannon Sharp. She said that her husband told her she's not a whore. She just has a very likable vagina.
Who said? I didn't. Maybe I bypassed that. He said that to who? He was saying that to
her. Yeah, like baby, no, I don't call yourself a whore. Your vagina just like people. Pretty much is what he was saying. Like, nah, just you know, it ain't you, it's the vagina.
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
You know, you never know what that person went through. Yeah. You know, I personally, there are some things I feel like no, you can't wear, but I also feel like it goes with where we're going and what we're doing also.
For sure.
Like, how am I going to tell you to be dressed a certain way and we're going to the beach? We're going to the pool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole objective is to get in the water and to not be wearing clothes, really. Like, maybe something to cover the nips and something to cover the ass, but other than that,
like even when we went to Jamaica, you were like super comfortable with like my little two-piece outfits that I was wearing, and it was me that was the more bashful one. I was like, oh no, let me wear my little cover up over it and stuff. But you were like, nah, man, go ahead, funny, you look good, girl. Like we on vacation, do that shit. Like you definitely, you
my
did.
My wife looked good, and we worked very hard to be there, and to be on vacation and to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would I be like, no, let me tell my wife to cover up in 90 degrees sunshine every day on a resort.
On the island.
Yeah, like that doesn't even make sense. And it's like even now we go up to the pool. We live in Southern California and we live in a very nice area. Yeah. You know, and it's sunny. So in the summertime, when I'm gonna say no, babe, go upstairs and wear your sweatpants and
absolutely not.
You know, to the pool.
Up there
nah, like I don't even want you to wear one piece at the pool. Like, not saying there's something wrong with a one piece, but nah, you work hard for how your stomach look and how your back look and man, wear that shit. You ain't out here flaunting and trying to get attention from other people, from other men, from other women. You're just out here loving on yourself, loving your body.
Yeah, and but I agree with that too and stuff. But like sometimes, like you know, like my outfit, I told you that black sequence, little see-through one. And although you're like, no, babe, you can wear it and stuff. I don't know. I think that's a single outfit. Like I think there's certain things that you should wear and you shouldn't wear when you're in a relationship. Like even when you're with your partner, like you said, if we're on the beach and all that, that's cool. But like, let's talk about going out, for instance, and just like going to dinner or going out to the club or anywhere, hanging with friends, and you wear like super revealing. Is that appropriate?
I mean, is it for your birthday? Going out because it's your birthday we celebrate?
No, I'm just wearing my birthday suit out to go hang out. I'm about to go wear my birthday suit out to go hang out with my girls. Is that appropriate for someone who is married or in a relationship to do? Like wearing something super revealing?
I mean, I feel like can't be the gatekeeper of what our spouses wear. And it's like, I don't know, I trust you.
It should be on your
like,
discretion.
I don't want I don't want you going to out with a dress and your ass is see-through and your ass and your nipples are showing. Now, if it's see-through and they can see your bra and your panties, all right, I'm with it. It's cool. I trust you. You know, I know if you get into a sticky situation, you're going to back out. You're going to come home. You're going to get out that situation as best as you can. But if you're going out and your ass cheeks, you know, you see your ass cheeks clear because you got on the dome, and you see your nipples because you don't got on no bra. Sexy as shit, dress bad as shit, nah. That's something you wear in the house for your wife.
Okay.
With your titties out. But other than that, like, I really, you know, I don't know.
Well, speaking of love and marriage.
Yes.
We are coming up on 2 years, my darling. 2 years of tying the knot, jumping the broom, clink clink, saying our I do's to each other.
Lockdown.
And I must say it's been an amazing almost 2 years. Like, and I still feel like you give me those same butterflies since the moment we said our I do's. Things have changed though.
Yes, I've changed. You've changed.
Yeah, things have changed.
I will say, this relationship is, or has been, and still is, the best experience that I've ever had in a relationship.
I can second that.
That I've ever had with another person, as far as even a friendship. I've never been so comfortable and protected and you know, just
it's a different type of partnership that we've built.
Absolutely.
And I think because we both came into this relationship like, here I am, this is what I come with, this is what I come with, this is what I will not accept, and this is what I will accept, and take me as I am, full on truth on the table, all cards laid out. And we gave each other the option, and one thing since the beginning we always did was this. We talked about everything. Anything under the sun that came out, we fucking went on to a whole full-blown conversation and talked about it and got to know each other.
Absolutely. I think we did that from the moment
we sat in the car.
You sat in my fucking Jeep and we were talking.
Yes. And our first conversation, like, we were talking so much and our vibing is so good, like we didn't even want to leave each other. And I had to pee so bad. And I still did not want to leave you.
Like, no, we did.
Seriously.
We had our first date it wasn't a typical first date. It wasn't the first date that I would have wanted. Yeah. At the time, I really wanted, you know, to be able to have an actual date with you. I wanted to take you out, sit across from you. Not let's go to the movies or let's go do something. Like, I actually just wanted to sit across from you and I wanted to look at you and watch you talk and listen to what you were saying and get to know you and watch you eat and all of that weird shit.
I think it was better for us to be in our, I guess, natural habitat. I think that was better. Like, 'cause I already was getting wine and dine and, like, not saying that it was artificial or nothing, but like, yeah, I'm giddy, I'm talking to you across the room and stuff, but me and my natural vibes, like we met up at the park and we was just chilling and just cool.
We also did that. It was kind of a protection thing too for me because I didn't trust
Who was you hiding out from?
I wasn't hiding from anyone, but you know the story. I wanted to make sure that you were not who you said you were, but you were who you said you were. Like, you were being genuine because of what had transpired before.
Right.
I didn't know, you know, what was going to happen, if I was going to have to fight, or I needed to be able to,
gosh.
honestly, I needed to be able to see my entire surrounding. And I'm no John Wick, I'm no
Reacher,
Liam Neeson, I'm no Jack Reacher, whatever his name is. I'm none of those. But I can handle myself.
And so that's why you chose an open space, like a park date for a reason? I kind of felt like that was a spontaneous thing.
No, it wasn't. I told you I was already there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Oh, so the truth comes out, guys. That's crazy.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
People know, but how we met is, you know, it was just
crazy.
It was a little weird for me. So I had to make sure that I was okay.
Yeah.
And so that's why we met there, but it ended up being my best and my last first date.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, especially to be where we are right now.
Yeah.
You know, genuinely happy with each other.
Yeah, man. Like I met my best friend. For sure.
Definitely.
I married my best friend.
Definitely. Yeah,
like.
I think that's cool. We're in our, I guess you could say, our terrible twos. We're ending.
They say that.
We're putting a cap on our second year of a healthy marriage.
Yeah.
We are two Aquariuses. We are two
strong black women. Opinionated black
very
women.
Much so. And most times very stubborn and stuck in our own opinions.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have arguments. We have disagreements. We have bitch fights.
Yeah.
We have all of that.
For sure.
But the one thing that we do that I feel like keeps us standing, keeps us strong, is that no matter what, we're always able to come and communicate and compromise with each other. Make that compromise like, okay, I need to change this because I did this.
Yeah, I can, like with you, for some reason, and I'm such a, it's my way or the highway type of bitch. But with you, I find myself like, okay, I surrender. White flag.
Really? Because it doesn't seem like that.
No, I do. You understand, like, the emotions I go through, like, when we're upset and, like, all of each other, we have a disagreement, whatever. I do. I be, like, waving the white flag sooner than you realize it. It just, like, I guess I brick wall and I just, like, don't say it. But I have already given up and, like, you have won the fucking fight already. And, of course, because I'm stubborn, although I'm already surrendered and the white flag is already raised, before I say, I'm sorry and you know, you're right, whatever, I'm gonna give my point, like, I'm gonna give my opinion and I'm gonna say my last and final words, but then I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry. I'm still a work in progress and I'm still growing and I'm still evolving and I'm still working on that though. But I do realize that is a pattern with me. Like, no matter how much I feel it in the inside, like, Kim, it's over with. Yeah. I still be like, well, I just feel like.
I've always been a hothead, so I try to keep my temper down. But with you, it's not that I get so angry. With you, I find myself saying a lot of times it's never worth it. Yeah. That's why I don't get angry. That's why, you know, I'm not going to get all upset and get in a hissy. Or if I do, I'm going to come right back and be like, all right, babe, like, it is what it is, because it's never worth it. The feeling that I have since I've been with you is indescribable. So that feeling is not like chasing a high, like your first hit, oh my God, I'm still trying to chase that high. Like, no, I get that high every fucking day. Yeah. Every fucking time I look at you, I get that fucking high. Yeah. So it's like, when we argue, like, truth be told, I'm an asshole. I can't help it.
It's in our nature.
And the older,
and sarcasm is both of our second language.
yes.
So imagine this household.
Yeah. And it's like the older and closer I get to 40, the more I'm stuck in my ways, and I'm seeing that. But I've realized I need you.
Yeah.
You know, I have to have you. So if that means adjusting, not completely changing, you know, I'm gonna do that, and that's what I do. And you don't ever make me change. You don't ever say I need you to change. I don't need you to do this anymore. You don't ever like say that to me.
I accept you wholly for who you are and everything that you bring to the table. And what we were just watching when they were like, you have to love the person, even the bad things or the, you know.
We were watching Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, yes, with Ashton Kutcher. Yes, I love that movie so much. That was my first time watching it too last night. It was so cute. But you gotta love that person in their entirety. And like I've learned to learn you and your entirety, even those moments like where I'm like, no, I'm learning to adjust myself to that. But also holding you accountable when I know that in myself.
Definitely.
When I know that, okay, things can get better in this area or whatnot. Like,
Definitely.
no, like, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Actually quite interesting because we were watching the Monique and Shannon Sharp interview the other day. And like you were saying that so many people talk so much shit about her husband standing beside her and being with her. I love that for them. And I feel like with meeting you, although like I could stand firmly on my own and stuff, but sometimes, and I'm growing through it, when I'm upset or something happens, I kind of do have a hard time communicating and standing up for myself. You've become my backbone and became my voice. And I feel like we like Monique and her husband, like you realize like, no, when I need to say something or express something and you know what I'm trying to say, nah, you step the fuck up and you say that shit for me and stand 10 toes down. Like she said, not behind me but beside me. And there's nothing wrong with that. And like
it intimidates people who want to take advantage. That's what it does. And I'm gonna say this very proudly and very firmly, and I stand on this. I cannot be intimidated. Not because I'm some big bad bitch. No, I didn't say I couldn't get my ass whipped, or I couldn't lose a fight, or I couldn't. You know, there's something I can't lose in a debate or argument. I'm sure of it, tons of it, but I cannot be intimidated. There is no one in my lane. There is no one in this world that is better than me. Nah. Everybody on this earth walk the same way I walk, put on their pants the same way I put on my pants. They may have a few more dollars and live in a bigger house, but nah, we all came from a woman's vagina. You know, like no one was just born, like no one was hatched. Nobody was just dropped out. Like, nah, you can't intimidate me. I am very fortunate to have the parents I have, to have the education that I was able to have. And with that, it made me a person where it's like, nah, I'm a always. And for you, I'm definitely going to always.
I think that for me, it goes back to, I guess, childhood trauma. I think I was quieted a lot as a kid. Like, stay in a child's place. You don't have an opinion, but keep your mouth closed.
Absolutely.
And so as an adult, when I was learning to speak up, of course, it doesn't come out all the way like how I wanted to, because it's like a learning process. And like I said with you, like watching you and how you interact and how you are and how you stand up for yourself, like even in the workplace, when you have something to say, like although sometimes it may not come off, the correct way.
It never comes out pretty.
But what I've learned with you, you're going to say how you feel regardless. And so I that's actually brushed off on me, and now like I stand on what I say, and like if I had something to say, I'm speaking the fuck up. I might stutter a little bit trying to get it out, but I'm gonna say it,
I tell you all the time, like, and I get this language from my grandmother and my mother and my aunts. We're a big cussing family. We're a big cussing family. Like, we do a lot of our vocabulary is cuss words.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you this all the time. I am not going to let anyone shovel me shit.
Yeah. And put a flower.
And put a fucking flower on it.
Yeah, you said
You're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know what I mean, that means you're the person who's always trying to shovel someone's shit with a pretty fucking daisy growing out the top of it. Nah, that ain't me. Like, and if you met my mom, you know that's not my mom. Of course you've met my mom. You love my mom. Yeah. And you know that. Right. You know that. Right. Like, that's just how we were raised. That's me. That's my sister. Yeah. Like, you're not gonna shovel a shit. You're not. Yeah. You're not gonna do that. Yeah. And no one's gonna shovel you shit.
No, and I'm not gonna accept it. I'm so fortunate to have you as a partner now and stuff. But like, yeah. And I think that comes from.
He did a lot of weed.
I've always been spilling it. Don't be wasting stuff over there.
Yeah, we'll see.
Being, I guess, passive. I've always been like a passive aggressive person, and I ain't gonna say I allow people to shovel me shit. Nah. But I think I let them scoop it over there, and I'm just like, is this shit? Yeah, is this shit? Did they really push it over there? Nah, it must have been an accident.
They tripped.
Yeah, that wasn't intentional. It was a reason behind it. They was putting it over there for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's my it's a gift and a curse for me because I take everything personal. So I take it. There is no question of whether they tripped over it, pushed it. I always. Oh, they did that shit on purpose. Yeah. They did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. No, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. They did that. They did it on purpose. And my mom always tells me it. You know, I'm so sensitive. I'm so emotional, and I am. But I also have always been the one to have to fight for me.
Yeah, you said that to
me before. Like, no matter what I've gained from my parents, no matter what the friendships I've had, the people that I've met, like, I've always had to fight for me. Right. No matter who I was with or what. Right. You know, so I take everything personal. Yeah. You know.
I don't know where I got this grace from. Everyone has grace with me. Like, I literally give grace and try to be like so optimistic and like put shit past people because I'd be like, they wouldn't have the audacity, you know? Yeah. So I think that's what it was. Cause it's no, like you said, it's no longer that for me. Like, I guess I got those rose-colored goggles off or whatnot because no, I see exactly what you're doing, and I may not speak on it because I feel like I'm not even gonna let you get that power from me where I'm gonna speak on everything. But I see you and trust. I'm gonna move accordingly. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Like I was telling you, and not everything deserves a reaction. Reaction, you giving your power, you're getting all upset and shit. Like, nah, I see you. I see what happened. I see you, like you in your words, you shovel that shit. You shoveling the shit and putting a flower on. I see what you did right there. But I'm gonna move accordingly. I'm not even gonna waste my energy trying to even prove you otherwise. You know.
Absolutely. But we do compliment each other. You know, just getting back to our relationship, our anniversary coming up. We do compliment each other. You know, I always say to you that that meme I always see about, you know, why choir guys always end up with, you know, the loud girls, and they say, well, who else gonna tell the waitress like that my food is not right, you know? And it's like, it's like, I feel like we're both those people. We're both, but you're the person where you're not gonna send it back twice. Where me at this point, so now it's come back twice bad. Now we're getting a refund and the free meal. Absolutely. Where you're like, babe, I'm not about to keep sending it back to the kitchen. You don't know what they're doing. I'm not about to. Absolutely.
I'll be like, you know what? We'll just order something else. Just order something else.
Like, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. It was me, her, and my sister. We were in Virginia. We were taking my sister home. I don't know where we were coming from. I don't remember. But my sister wanted French fries, and my wife wanted a hazelnut or caramel
Okay,
a frack or something.
I remember. I was like, wait, where are you going with this? I remember. I know what you're talking about.
I take them to McDonald's on our way to my sister's house, and we go through the drive-thru, and we order the food, we order the French fries for my sister, we order the coffee. Hear me loudly. We order the coffee for my wife, right? Pull up to the next window, get the fries, and get a cup, which was supposed to be filled with coffee, but it was filled with milk. It was white.
It was all cream. It was definitely cream and ice.
It was fucking white, right? And so I looked at it, took it, and handed it to my wife. And my wife, before she could even grab it, I immediately turned it back around and was like, this isn't coffee. We ordered a hazelnut iced coffee. You gave me a fucking cup of milk.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, okay, well, can you pull over there? We'll bring it to you. And I'm like, oh, perfect. So I pull up and back into the spot, and as soon as I back into the spot, my wife and my sister are like, oh my God, Dominique, you're always making a scene. What do you... And so I didn't say anything. I let them go off, and my question to you was, were you going to drink it?
I mean, I would have.
Would you have drank it, and would you have been happy?
No.
One, I'm going to be honest with you guys, my wife would not have drank it.
I would have sipped it. No,
she wouldn't have drank it at all. It would have ended up being an ashtray. And we already had an ashtray in the car, but it would have been a fucking ashtray until we got back to DC, back to our home, and we would have thrown it out of the car.
Yeah.
It was not going to get drank at all. She would have tasted it to prove to me that they at least tried to put coffee in it when I knew there was nothing in it.
Yeah.
There's no way.
At the time, it was like the way she like, whoa, like it was like, damn, bro, y'all gave me the last splash of the coffee with the creamer and stuff, and then trying to make a little whoosh out of it. And she even knew like, oh, we gotta make a fresh pot, so you gave us the last little bit of this shit. But it was the way my wife was like so appalled and shocked that they would even give us it,
because
she
it's
was
like
because like, what is this? This is not coffee. Like she like reacted.
Because it's like, how do you, like, it's like, no, like I've worked in customer service my entire life. Yeah. And now my career is 90% customer service. And I've been doing this shit for a while. I'm never going to look at the receipt when I give you food to make sure that I'm giving you the right food and see that I'm supposed to give you coffee and look, and it's a cup of milk. Now, it'd have been different if you had all of this, let me get a hazelnut coffee, and then right below it in small letters, oh, minus the coffee, minus that, just the milk, just the creamer. But no, it was none of that.
Yeah, it was
there were no special requests. So was I supposed to pretend like I didn't see that she just saw that she handed me a cup of milk supposed to be coffee?
Yeah.
Like, no, you did that shit on purpose and thought I was just gonna keep it moving because you were so busy at your job. Well, then you should have gotten another job, because I've been in this world for a very long time, and I have never once had a job call me to get the job. Yeah. I've never, oh, you know what? I just found your name. Yeah. And decided to call you. Can you apply? You want to work here? No one apply. No one. McDonald's don't call anyone and ask them if they want to drop the fucking fry.
You applied to work there. So.
You applied to work there on good days, on bad days, on whatever, because you needed the money, because you needed to work, because of whatever. Like, more power to you. Go ahead and get it. I've done the worst fucking job. Yeah. I've done everything from cleaning bathrooms to dropping the fries. Yeah. All of that. Where I knew people I knew was gonna come through and see me. I don't care. I would never talk down on any job, any 9 to 5, any 3 to 11, any 12 to 8. Like, don't and then expect me to be so nice because of the job you in. No, that's not how I'm approaching it. You knew good and well you handed me a cup of milk. Yeah. But being my wife, you know, my wife she's not gonna say nothing. My wife, if I wasn't with her, my wife would have drove away. She would have came home. She would have had a coffee in her hand, a regular coffee, because she would have just went somewhere else to spend some more money. Yeah. And then in the cup holder, it would have been the cup of milk that she just decided not to say nothing because she didn't want to fuck with nobody's day. She didn't want to make them do the job that they are paid for.
I mean, yeah.
I could never be that person.
I just like, I've worked in fast food and I worked in restaurants. And
Me too.
I've seen assholes when people send shit back and they get pissed off and they get attitudes, and people do some messed up stuff. They do some messed up stuff.
No,
like,
I told you.
And
I
don't never, you know what I'm saying? I don't
told
want
you to get
to
that.
be that person where you're so mad at me because I asked you to send my drink back and you spit it in or something. And because you're mad. Like, I don't want to ever be that victim.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, definitely, I get that. But at the same time, like, I can't just let people treat me anyway, because I will do anything because I feel like they're going to spit in my fucking food. Don't worry about it.
What advice would you give someone as we wrap this up? Like, from our, just, you know, we can only speak from our own experiences, but like about marriage. What would be something you would say to someone who was looking to get married?
It is a very important job. It seems easy, especially when you've been in a relationship already for so long. It seems really easy, but I'm a big football head. Your relationship before the wedding or before your marriage is like the regular season in football. And then when you get in marriage, everything is the playoffs. Now we're in the playoffs now. Like, you're never getting to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Like, every day of your marriage is another playoff game. Okay. The stakes are higher. It's a whole different playing field. And if you just remember that and communicate, talk about everything, you know, like, even if I can't even say be honest, because some people aren't good at being honest all the time. Yeah. Some people aren't good at being faithful. Some people weren't built to be just with one person.
Well, they shouldn't be looking to get married.
But if you are married, like, give people that option. Give your spouse that option. Mm-hmm. Talk to them. Keep that communication open. That's all I got. That's how I do it. Like, I'm very honest with you. I love you with everything. I come in head first and feet first with our relationship. I work my ass off physically, mentally, emotionally to stay current, to stay present, to stay in the moment, to stay in my relationship, to appreciate every moment I have with my wife. I love you.
I love you, honey.
You get on my fucking nerves.
As I should.
But I have never known peace until I got with you. You make my life peaceful. I'm gonna always be a stressed person because that's just me, but you make it peaceful. Yeah. You give me a home. You give me something to work for every day, you know? So, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. For me, my advice would be to communicate. Like, communication even through the hard times. And like you said, some people can't tell the truth, but just still communicate in that. Like, give somebody that option. Of course, if you should always have love, if that's what you think, but that shouldn't be the only thing. It should be like this foundation that you guys.
Love does not keep a marriage.
Yeah, it's the partnership. Like I said, it's the partnership. Like, if you guys can genuinely work together, while working through life. Yeah, definitely. Like, that's the thing. Maneuvering through life, like, because you maneuver through life with this person. Do they balance out your bad? Do you balance out their bad? Do they even out your goods? Like, there's a lot of things, but communication, like I said, just communicating through those bad times, the hard times. Yeah. Always keeping that, like, even after the argument, still communicate and still talk about the argument, even if it leads to another argument, but at least y'all talking about it in another way without it.
Because it's stupid and redundant to keep having the same argument over and to keep trying to teach somebody and tell somebody how to love you and how to be with you. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, if they didn't get it the first time, if they didn't take that into, you know, consideration that very first time that you said it, that you mentioned it, that it was obvious that it bothered you, then they the wrong person.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have the same fights twice.
Right.
We don't argue about the same thing.
That's true.
You know, we've never had the same argument. We haven't.
That's true.
Our worst year of arguments was probably our first year of being married. Our first year being married, and then by the second year, you could kind of tell, okay, we getting into the rhythm of this shit. You know, we really okay.
But even then, it was new. It was different. It was just us learning together, learning to move together. We were just, you know, little hiccups. I'm like, we were two fucking women, strong Black Aquarius women.
Definitely.
Bruh.
Definitely.
You know?
But we did it though.
Yeah, honey. I'm so
doing
excited.
it.
I'm so excited. I don't think it's terrible twos. Twos has been a great number for us so far. I think our year 2 is just going to be fucking fantastic.
Definitely.
Maybe 3 will be the year that everybody talk about for year 2, but I feel like our terrible 2 is going to be our terrific 2. And things are going to be fucking amazing.
Absolutely. I feel like we're in it to win it.
Yeah.
We are.
And I love, and I wish everybody found their one and their person. And I feel like I'm a firm believer, like, you know, you got to get through to get through. And everybody is a lesson, and like, you know, regardless, you learn something from them, and I hope it's character building.
Learn something from everybody
it's character building.
It's
teaching you to be a better person, and it's taught them some way to be a better person for the next person. But when y'all found that one, I just wish everyone found that one, like that one person that's going to help you through all of this.
Definitely.
To be your ride or die.
Because the world is getting uglier and uglier and uglier.
It's a beautiful
it's
disaster.
Not getting
it's a beautiful disaster. And
any
it's
prettier.
Crazy.
It's not getting any prettier, guys. And every day, you know, every day with that person makes the world just
a little bit better. It does.
A little bit more bearable. You know. So, you know, that's just our advice. Take it, don't take it, love it, don't love it. But subscribe, please.
Yeah, you know, this is just a different conversation with chemistry.
A different conversation podcast.
Yeah,
chemistry and her beautiful wife, Dominique.
And her wife.
And my dog. I'm not sure if y'all can see my dog. He's been dying
to see what's we're doing over here. He's dying to come sit in the middle and be over in the middle to see what's going on. It's so crazy.
But
thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time. Damn, we did 14 to 34.